Merhabalar arkadaşlar. Hogwarts Legacy yeni bölüme hoş geldiniz. Bunlardan birini yakalayabilirsek her şey çok daha güzel olacak. Niye kaçıyorsunuz ki?
Levioso. Oh, no, you don't.
Yemedi. Sadece bir şey denemek istiyorum ya. Onu değil de bunu kullansak nasıl olur mesela? Ben de değil. Biz değil ya. Aha. Gel buraya. Sonunda ya. Önceki bölümde de şeyi niye kullanmadıysam. Büyüleri kullanmadan yakalamaya çalıştım. Yakalayamadım tabii. Unuttum o an büyüleri.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Ne alacaktık?
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room.
Herhalde
Best
bu.
get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Neredesin kanki? Tipin güzelliğine bak ya.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Oğlum.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Nereden yapacağız?
Revelio.
Güzel de onu nereden yaratacağız? Bir bakalım. Kapıya gidelim. Buradan gidemiyorum. Niye koşuyorsam orada?
Oh, good, you're safe.
Şükür geldi.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Eyvallah. Bir de şuna bakalım.
She did say that.
I thought she did. I hope you know that isn't true.
Niye buraya geldik ki şey gösteriyoruz sarı diye.
These rocks have seen better days.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Tamam, yasak ormana da geliriz.
I'm ready to do
Oraya
what's
da
needed to
geleceğiz.
take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Konuşalım bakalım.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Buradasın galiba. Allah. Karanlık.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation. It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Dur. Yine bir açık. Para lazım biliyor musun? Üzülme, üzülme.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Merhaba. Merhaba.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Hop.
Revelio.
Ne geliyor sesi? Aa da orada.
Revelio.
Levioso and Stupefy combined should put any fruit in them.
Hogsmeade'de başka gizilgen kaldı mı acaba?
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Niye koştuk buraya o zaman?
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio showed me where she was taken.
Ne yapacağım burada? Ben boş. Bak bunlar oturuyor burada. Evet.
Revelio.
I was told that if you put in a good effort, you'll...
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Net'i ararken paraları da toplamak gerek.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
girl is bait. Brooklyn's coming for her. Hey, just kill her.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a hopeless student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Dinner, right?
Accio. Confringo.
You're no match for me. To your knees.
Go ahead, Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
You can't hold up forever.
Levioso.
Had enough.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Just warming up.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You will pay for your deal.
Miss, a payment for...
Back for moron.
Hey.
Heh burada. Ben de diyorum nereye gitti? Neredesin?
Expelliarmus.
Yanlış yerde savaştık ya, sıkıştım köşeye.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Expelliarmus!
What's this? A child wandered too far.
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Expulso!
Accio.
Expulso!
Levioso.
Might want to look up.
Accio.
Expulso! Expulso!
Protego. Expelliarmus.
Expulso!
Levioso. Confringo.
It's your first duel, isn't it? Quite conducted.
Bizim büyünün şeyleri kaldı orada bak.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
Dayıdan malzeme alırken satsaydık bunları keşke.
Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. He must be here somewhere.
You found that. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe.
I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
İyi, çok iyi. Seni bekliyor.
Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells.
Jinx mi?
Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand.
Revelio. Revelio.
Da burada bir şey görünmek. Sen biliyor musun? Abinin asası nerede?
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Revelio'ya niye görünmüyor acaba?
Lumos.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Hello, Hamora.
Diyorum bir tıkırtı geliyor da.
If Natty couldn't Mr. Rabe's wand! He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend.
Yani
We owe
bana
our
da
lives to
bana
your
da yok mu?
bravery. I may be too weak to separate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Biliyor musun?
Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Görüşürüz.
can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
Sıkıntı çıktı sanki. Sakin ol. Öncelikle selamünaleyküm.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them
Biz
be.
biraz sakin mi olsak ya?
We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Yürü be dayı.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Oyun içinde ille birileri bizi bir kurtarıyor da.
I don't understand.
Biz
So the
çok kaşınıyoruz
moonlight
gibi.
mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too.
Dayı bir de
It is a
kurtardı
shame
bizi o
how
kadar.
quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's
Doran,
what the
Doran.
leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
Bir araştır bakalım sen.
I'll let you know what I find.
Haber ver, seriden buradan uzayalım da biz. Bakalım. maşallah. Bu kadar gerginliğe gerek var mı abi? Bir şey sorup çıkacaktık biz. İlle başımız bir belaya giriyor. Zaten yanlış şey yaptık. Çek. O da olmadı. Bizi nereye götürüyor ya? Buna binince niye şeyin gidiyor ki senin?
Revelio.
Evet, niye alamıyoruz seni? Bunları mı indirmek gerekiyor önce?
Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender. Bombarda. Repulso. Glacius. Expelliarmus.
Niye toplanmıyor sen ya?
Revelio.
Sana daha sonra geleceğiz. Şuraya nasıl gidiliyor onu çok merak
You are
ettim
the
ya.
talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Nerelere geldik ya?
Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio.
Your acrobatics will only expose the inevitable.
Defender. Bombarda. Repulso.
Peki.
Glacius. Defender. Glacius. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Repulso. Bombarda. Glacius. Glacius. Defender. Glacius. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Glacius. Bombarda.
Bunlara böyle olmuyor.
Glacius. Defender. Bombarda. Repulso. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Over here.
Levioso. Repulso. Glacius. Defender.
Bir altın. Çok iyi.
Glacius.
And utterly pitiful.
Bombarda.
Remind me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Who's that?
Glacius. Defender. Bombarda.
I should investigate.
The area's still clear. Anyone cares?
Defender! Bombarder! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
You only have Ranrock to blame.
Expelliarmus!
When do you think you give up?
Confringo!
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Caponzo!
No!
Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Meant for me.
Confringo!
A miss!
Levioso!
What was that?
Defender!
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
Buradan uçabiliyoruz mu artık? Uçlar açıldı mı?
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
İlginç yer. Şimdilik böyle mezarlara şeylere girmeye gerek yok. Ama haritanın bu tarafına öyle dümdüz gidilmiyormuş. Önce buraları açmak gerekiyormuş. Buralara bakacağız. Başka uçuş yeri bulamadık. Buraya kadar gitmemiz lazım. Başka buralar hep bitti çünkü. Buraya gidelim. Gidelim, yapacak bir şey yok. Tamam, Netti'yi kurtardık. Y'den haber geldi mi? Harita değil. Görevler. Sinecikleri sonuna kurtaracağız herhalde. Önce bir araştırsın bakalım mı? Tamam, şimdilik bu bölüm bu kadar diyelim. Sonraki bölümde kaldığımız yerden devam edelim. Şimdilik görüşmek üzere.